How to write a CV. Why do I need a CV? Getting an interview can depend on how good your CV is. It is your opportunity to show an employer that you've got the skills and experience needed and that you are the right person for the job. Your CV should be tailored for the job you're applying for, especially focusing on the parts that are important. Look at the job advert or the specification and think about what the job role involves and what the employer is asking for. Take some time to research the employer and the main activities they pursue. How long should my CV be? Your CV should be easy to read with spaces between each section, no more than 2 pages long, think quality not quantity. On average, readers absorb 60% of the first page, 40% of the second page, and the third page is generally a waste. Print your CV on white A4 paper using just one style and font. It should be concise and easy to read. Check it for spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes. What should I include? Personal profile. This section should only be a few lines long, but must spark the reader's interest. If your job involves working with people, you could say you're a good team worker and an effective communicator. Be brief as you can highlight examples of your skills in later sections. You may include the following: name, address and contact details, skills and qualities, work background and achievements. Employment history. Start with your present or most recent job and work backwards, ideally using bullet points as these are much clearer. You may include the following: each employer, the dates you worked for them, the job title, your main duties. Your employment history highlights your experience and suitability for the job, and employers will want to see how useful your experience is to them. Education and training. Start with your most recent study and go back to the qualifications you got at school. You may include the following: the university, college or school you went to, the dates the qualifications were awarded and any grades, any other courses if they're relevant. Hobbies and interests. Some employers like to read about your interests, as it can give them an idea of your strengths and what you'd be like to work alongside. As with your employment history, it should be relevant in some way to the job. Additional information. If you need to add anything else that's relevant, such as a gap in your employment history, you could include a further section titled Additional Information. References. You should state that references are available if required, although you do not need to include referees' contact details on your CV. At least one referee should be work-related, or if you haven't worked for a while, some other responsible person who has known you for quite a while. Things to consider when writing a CV. Be positive. Don't be too modest and don't lie about your experience. Positive thinking is vital in securing your next contract. Make sure your CV has a clear structure. Include career overview, skills overview, qualifications, both education and professional, and employment history. Take advantage of technology. Email your CV to agencies or submit it on agency sites. Many job search sites provide a CV submission service at no cost, so your details will be sent to hundreds of agencies.